Hello and welcome to this video about your second year English classroom based assessment. So what we're going to do in this video is look at some of the resources we might use to help us gather information for our CBA project. So we did go through some of these in our introductory class about the CBA. So just to kind of go on from this and look at specific examples of what we can use. So at this stage, you will definitely have chosen who you're going to research for your CBA, but I just want you to keep that person in mind when we're going through these examples. So when we look at different resources, you might have an idea already of some of these that might relate specifically to the person that you are going to be researching. So just keep them in the back of your head, okay? So, like I said, in our introductory class, we went through some of these already. So we have written texts. So we might have a book, magazines, newspaper articles, okay? So these are different types of information, resources of information that we can use to find out things, to research the person that we're talking about. So remember, our topic is a person that inspires me. So there might be a book about them. There might be articles in newspapers or magazines. Also, you could get images or photos from magazines that you could cut out and put onto your poster presentation. Obviously, there are websites on the internet or online articles, but just remember to be careful if you're getting information from websites on the internet. Remember to consult with me before going ahead with this information. We have things like Wikipedia that aren't really extremely reliable for their information. So just make sure you check with me if you're not 100% sure if the source is reliable. We have documentaries, films, videos, video interviews. So you can get these online, on the TV. There are loads of apps available. And then, of course, audiobooks and podcasts, okay? So we've loads of different types of information. We've written, we've visuals, so videos, and we've listening, okay? So what I'm going to do is just kind of look at some of these, and we're going to use, so I'm going to use an example. So I am just going to pretend that I'm doing my CBA on Michelle Obama, and I am going to research Michelle Obama. So into my Google Chrome, and I'm in the search engine. So the first thing I do is type in Michelle Obama. Okay, so what I just want to point out is to be careful of where you're getting the information from. Okay, because obviously there's loads of information on Google. So I'm just going to check. I can see www.whitehouse.gov. Okay, so immediately I can see that that's a reliable source of information because it's a government website, .gov. Okay, whereas this comes from Wikipedia. So I'm going to try and avoid that if I can at all. Okay, so if I click into this will bring me into a government website and loads of information about Michelle Obama. Okay. So I'll just go back there, and as well, as I said, we can get images as well. So these are images for Michelle Obama. So if I go in here, I can see any of these. So I could, all you have to do is right click and you would just save it. Okay. And save it into your files, and that'll download, and you could print that out then and put it on your poster or whatever it might be. Okay. Now, another thing I'm actually going to show you is, as you know, we are going to be visiting our local library. So a good idea to maybe find out what kind of books are out there. I just went into clearlibrary.ie, okay, and I'm going to type Michelle Obama in here. Now you can see this is showing me, I've ticked clear on the left hand side, I've done that already, and it's going to show me loads of books in relation to Michelle Obama that are available in Clare libraries. Okay, so I can see Becoming by Michelle Obama. So that's her biography. It's available in the Ennis library. So available at Clare Ennis, the non-fiction section. Okay. I can see there's another one available in Killaloo. Okay, so just if you want to see if it's available in your local library, this is a great resource to see what's there. Okay. Now, so we'll just go back to our PowerPoint and okay. So, like I said, Google, so we can go to direct websites. We can also get gather photos and images from Google Images. And then another thing I just want to show you is we can also get information from newspaper articles online. Okay, so two that I would recommend would be the Irish Times and the Independent. Okay, so I'm just going to go out of that again, back into my Google Chrome. And if I type in the Irish Times, that will bring me to the website. Okay, so if I scroll down, you'll see it'll bring me the search engine up here. Then I can type in Michelle Obama, and then it will bring me to all these articles that Michelle Obama has been talked about in. Okay, so you might have to filter through a little bit. And as well, a great resource is by clicking in here to the newspaper section, and it'll actually show you what it looked like in the actual newspaper. So this is Michelle Obama was on the cover here. Okay, so it's going to show me that, but I can actually download this if I print download article. So you can see it's after saving there. Click into that, and it's after printing off the front page, but it's also printed the article headings as well as the images that were used. So I could print this out, cut it out, and put it onto my poster presentation. Okay, so another great thing that you can use. As well, we have the Independent, a brilliant resource as well, available online. Make sure you go on to independent.ie. Okay, so we want the Irish one. And then click search up the top here, and Michelle Obama. Okay, so loads of articles here. Just go through some of them. Okay, so here's one. Click into it, and I have an article. Okay, little short one. This is another great resource that you can use. Okay, again, then we're talking about videos, documentaries, films, podcasts, audiobooks, all this kind of stuff. Okay, so Netflix, I'm sure you all have Netflix at home, or if not, most of you do. Netflix, get films and documentaries. You might be doing your CBA on an actor, or it might be a director, or maybe it's a person that a film has been made about, or a documentary has been made about. There's so many available on Netflix. YouTube, great resource for videos and interviews. So you might type in, go into YouTube, Michelle Obama interview, and it'll bring up loads of interviews. Okay. And again, Audible or Spotify have audiobooks or podcasts as well, okay, that might help you with your research, okay? If you're not sure about any of these, please ask me and I will help direct you in the right direction. Okay, so if you have any questions about any of the resources that I've mentioned in this video, please make a note in your handbook or in your journal and bring it to me in the next class to ask me, and we'll go through it, okay? And this is just a bibliography of what I've used in this PowerPoint. As well, I will leave any links that you might need for any of the websites I've mentioned, and I will leave them on the website.